Good morning. I decided to crack out the camp toaster. It works great. Nicely toasted. And I figured it's a good way to use up the hot dog buns that I now have no sausage for. So, I of course made coffee, and I have a thingy of apple cinnamon cereal soaking for 10-15 minutes, I think it said. So, these flies are abominable. Oh well. So today I'm going to go and take the rest of the stuff out of the bus and start putting stuff back in the bus so I can leave tomorrow morning. Fun times. That should take a bit of time. I don't feel like doing it yet, but it's still early. It's like 7, just about 8 o'clock here. So, breakfast first. Then I'll think about doing actual work. Yeah. Big bug. Don't know what the heck it is. Seems to want to walk around in circles over and over and over again. It's about 1.5 inches long or so. Okay, it's about 2 p.m. I've got almost everything back in the bus, except, well, obviously the stuff that's in here. So all the stuff that's in here, and the other cooler, which is beside the bus. And also the blue water container is still behind the bus. Other than that, it's pretty much all in there again. It's a little bit more organized now, but there is a lot of crap that needs to come out when I get back. So I've moved it so the bin that has the food prep stuff is right behind the driver's seat. Unfortunately, I then went and put another bin on top of it, which in hindsight was kind of dumb. But anyways, I have all this stuff out right now that I need for cooking anyway. And my plan is to put the stove directly behind the, stash it directly behind the driver's seat. The propane will still be in the back. I'm not that stupid. But I'm going to keep all of the food prep stuff that I use, like coffee making stuff, and I'll probably leave the toaster up there as well, and the coffee itself, and the stove all at the front. I might also leave the pots and, like the one bowl and the one spoon, whatnots, up near the front as well, so I can easily get at them. I'm not sure yet, but still need to find a place to put the big bucket of water. But that shouldn't be too bad because there's a fair amount of space in there. The the solar panels are right up against the bin that has the charcoal and stuff in it again, along behind the driver's seat. My plan is, once I have this tent down, is to pack it up and put it right up against on that side of the aisle, right up against the solar panels. So the solar panels shouldn't fall over as easily. They probably will anyway. And then I could put the other cooler in the aisle, essentially. Yet sure where to put this barbecue grill. The legs fold up and the regulator goes inside. I think you undo it and you put it inside the container, and then the legs fold up and it clamps itself shut. So I should be able to find a spot in there for it. I'm thinking probably up in the corner, up on top of where the batteries are, on top of the cooker, the slow cooker thing, but I'm not quite sure yet. The table itself gets folded up into its bag and will be under the bed. The pinchy chair, I don't know where it's going to go. Right now it's under my butt. That's a good place for it. The blue chair will get stuffed under the bed as well on a diagonal, like I had it last few days of driving. But yeah. What else goes under there? Oh, the sunshade for the screen, for the windshield, will be down there as well. And the one bin of personal stuff like pipe and stuff like that will also be under the bed. And there's going to be some more space there, so I'll figure it out. I moved the cable trays to the passenger side, so the so anything that's under the bed is going to be holding it up against the wall while I drive. Not sure I like that, but when I get home, they're coming out anyways. I'm going to go and sit in the garage until I figure out where they're going. I may reuse them. I may throw them out. I don't know. Probably throw them out. I really don't like them. I like the functionality. I don't like what they look like. Let's see what else. Yeah, a box there is now empty. So I brought it out. I tossed it in here so I can collect all the trash all over the floor and stick it in the bus. So when I get to the next campground, I'll start throwing shit out. And that's the general idea anyway. The tarp I folded up reasonably well, figuring it's one person and it's windy out, and then I put 2 bungee cord thingies around it to hold it together, and I tossed it up on top of the pile. It will probably be living under the bed as well, like maybe over top of the wheel well. I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, but I was trying to get a bit weary of doing stuff, so I stopped. And then I realized it was like getting pretty late in the day, like later in the day than I thought it was. I thought it was around noon, not 2. So anyway, looks like we're gonna get gusts again today. Oh, it's a good thing I didn't leave anything outside other than what's here. But yeah, I should probably think of what I want to eat sometime soon. But for the moment, I think we're just gonna have some warm club soda. Yeah. Anyways, got TV to watch. Well, sitting in the shade of the bus, so I took my hat off. Hope I haven't got myself too burned yet. I forgot to put my hat on earlier in the day. Anyways, yeah, got most of the bus cleaned out and repacked. I mean, I still do have some stuff outside, but let me show you. I got some trash up front that will need to be collected and tossed. And I need to take all my clothing back off the bed before I sleep tonight. But got the food prep bin on the bottom, which is kind of a bummer. And a bin full of electronic stuff on top. Over there I have, underneath all that electronic stuff is another bin oriented the other way around, which has the charcoal in it, bags of charcoal and stuff. I piled the boxes of electronics and whatnots on top. Have the solar panels there, and the dining tent's gonna go right where my sandals are, right along that stretch. And I've got the bin with the milk crate with the kerosene stuff, and the milk crate with the propane back there. and then the 2 smaller bins, and then the food milk crates there, and the water is now inside, well, except the big orange one, which is still outside. Anyway, I got the propane tanks alongside there. I put the box of camping food near the door so I can reach it easily. The old cushions from the seat, driver's seat, used to be up here, but I put them back there so I can toss them later, or get them out of my way anyways. So I still have some space down in there. Not sure what the bag is doing there, but anyway. So I have space there to put cooler or whatever needs to go in there. And yeah, it's looking a bit, I think it's looking a lot better. And I've got a fairly sizable stack of trash to remove from here, boxes and whatnot. So they'll get probably stacked back there until I get to the next campground, then I can toss them. But I put the aluminum sheets right down on the floor, and I have a couple hooks available now. The floor, the countdown floor thingies is behind the aluminum right now. It wasn't doing me any good anyways right now. So I've already given myself a couple paper cuts on that already while camping. So head bunker's still in, of course. That speaker's gonna have to come down before I leave, because, well, while it works, it's kind of just being held in by cables. That's not the smartest way to do things. But yeah, the stove is going to go right in there behind the seat on its side. On its side, and then I'll find some useful places around here for the rest of the cooking stuff. Except the propane cans are going to go right in the back. So, and I found 2 things of seafoam, which is awesome, because they're going. At least one of them is going to be used on the way home. Yeah. So that's all that stuff. Still have the contents of there to move in. Yeah, the wind was blowing opposite direction it was before, and I had to move that cooler and the water cooler away from the side because the tent knocked over the water cooler. Gust of wind, and the screen pushed it right off the top of the cooler. You can still see there's a little bit of moisture on the ground in front of it. It takes a while to soak in here. But yeah, I'm just hiding out over here in the meantime. So it's just before 5 o'clock, I think it is. So I'm just gonna. I think I'll probably take some more of the stuff, like the grill and the little cooler and stuff. We'll probably take them in tonight and stash them somewhere. But I mean, there's lots of space for the remaining things that are in there. Now I'm hoping the wind dies down tomorrow morning. It seems to be fairly calm first thing in the morning. All the morning so far I've been here, so I should be able to get that thing down relatively easily. If it's too windy, it is a royal pain to work with that thing. So we shall see. Oh, and I had to restring that guy wire. It apparently popped off the stake. I'm not sure how, but it was needed to deal with the wind, so I put it back down. Found the stake and put it back in. Hoping I can find them all when time comes to pack up. They're aluminum too, so they're a really thin steel. I think they're aluminum. So, almost disposable, but I really don't want to leave them in the ground. It's kind of annoying. Oh, and I found a single solitary somewhere off in the bushes. There's a Dr. Pepper can that somebody, obviously not me, left there. I don't do Dr. Pepper. Not my style. So, and it's like completely faded, and it's been there for a while. So, anyways, it's been a fun time, relaxing time. Best type of vacation to have, I guess. So, alright. Oh man, I'm gonna have so much video to edit when I get home. Oh. Fun.